Warning: this video and videos alike may cause you to spend excessive amounts of money on physical media. I and this channel are not responsible for your irresponsible spending.
It's only a buck. Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well, and I hope you are also. Well, guess what? Okay, I got my messages from you in my comments. They're telling me that the Blu-ray and DVD releases have hit the Dollar Tree once again, and I know how you love these Dollar Tree videos, so it forced me to go out and hit about about seven Dollar Trees around the area and not around the area. Just driving, checking Dollar Tree after Dollar Tree to see if I can find something to add to my collection. And I have a small bag of stuff because it just seems to me, tell me, because I know that a lot of you guys go Dollar Tree hunting. A lot of the titles are the same thing that they've been putting out over and over. Matter of fact, I went to a Dollar Tree. And I walked in, and they have the table in the front. I know you know what I'm talking about, that main table in the front where they have like the big dollar deals. And I'm super excited. I'm like, I walked in, I was pumped. I'm like, boxes after boxes, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna find something really, really good today. So I'm thumbing through it. I found like 3 or 4 titles, and then I realized that all it was. So I go in the front of the store where they got the dollar deals. Then I go in the back of the store where they normally keep their Dollar Tree Blu-rays and DVDs. And I'm like, okay, this is where I'm going to find the stuff that they could not fit in the front. Well, I go in the back, and I there's nothing there. So what I realized was they took their stock from the back. They put their stock in the front. So what I was actually looking at was the stuff I was looking at over and over and over again for the last like month or so. So with that said, I found a few titles there that I guess they kind of mixed into the bunch, the mix, and I found a few things. So I got a bag, and this is what we normally do. I reach into the bag randomly. I tell you why I picked it out. I show you what I got. See if it's something that you might be interested in. So maybe you want to go out there and hunt. I'm still looking for. There was a YouTuber that found this spider collection, some kind of spider movie collection. It was like 3 spider movies. Blu-ray, 3 spider movies. I can't even think of what the name was, but I know it's 3 spider movies. And I love me some like animals attack or spiders attack or sharks attack movies. So I was really excited about finding this title. Of course, the guy that I watched, he found one, and nobody else that I watched has found any since. So I'll keep looking, and maybe I'll find it. But unfortunately, I go on eBay, and this title that's $1. They're flipping for like $20. I guess it was a good find. Like I said, 3 random spider movies. I have no idea what the title was. I'd have to look it back up again, and I'm not going to do that right now. But that's what I've been on the hunt for, these random 3 spider collection or whatever, so I can get. But I got a bag, and let's get into it right away. So randomly, I'm going to shuffle these about, and one of them I was really excited about, and I'll tell you why once I get it. So first one I got was a movie called Red Rage. Blu-ray DVD combo pack. And it says they will eat you alive. I'm thinking vampire movie. It is not rated. Stars nobody that I know. It doesn't even put anybody on the cover. It says starring or whatever. Nothing. So I'm kind of going. It looks like a vampire movie. So that's why I grabbed that one. Red Rage. Okay. Here we go. Next, Krampus the Reckoning. Okay, everybody knows what this is. This was there was a line of Krampus movies that came out when the movie Krampus came out, and you could buy these at your local Walmart, and there was a whole bunch from Krampus and Son of Krampus and Mother of Krampus and Father of Krampus, and what it was, I'm pretty sure this was to confuse the old people that when the Krampus movie came out, they probably went in there, being like, I'm gonna buy the Krampus movie for my grandchildren because Krampus is out and they're talking about Krampus, and I gonna get, so they were probably like, oh look, it's Krampus and it's only $10 at Walmart, and really it was Krampus the Reckoning, which has nothing really to do besides the title of Krampus, and so a buck, and it has the horror movie Krampus. It's got Krampus title in. I know it's not the cool Krampus, the one that I enjoy, but it's a Krampus, okay? And I'm happy that when I see those at the local Dollar Trees. Next one, I saw a YouTuber pick this up, and I was like, okay, well, listen, I gotta pick this up because, and I'm glad I found it, because I like this series, okay? Annoying Orange. This is Annoying Orange Volume 1, Escape from the Kitchen. And the reason why I bought this is because back in the day, I used to enjoy watching Annoying Orange on YouTube. So I figured, Annoying Orange movie for $1? Yes, it's for me. It's not for the kids, it's for me. And I'm not sorry to say that. It says, what is that? Seen on Cartoon Network, okay? So yeah, when I guess the Annoying Orange, he made it on YouTube and then pushed the Cartoon Network. So maybe one day you'll see me on Cartoon Network. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button one day. All right. And then I found, Mother Krampus. Yes, it's not just Krampus. That was Mother is killing people too at Christmas. I don't know. I gotta these are. I bought another Krampus movie not too long ago from the Dollar Tree, and it was just a pile of garbage. It was like really low budget trash, and but it was a low budget trash that I sat there and watched, and so maybe Mother Krampus is the winner. Maybe I'm looking for another Krampus winner, like the one that the real studios made. I mean, this is made by a company that doesn't even put the name of the company on. Cinedigmum. Yeah, a company I can't pronounce. Okay, it's not Paramount. It's the Cinedigmum makes Mother Krampus, and I can't wait to see that one. That was sarcasm. I'm gonna sit through it. Then, okay. So then we travel. We all pack in the car. We travel miles and miles to find another Dollar Tree, because now that was my local Dollar Tree. That's the one I normally go to, and that's what they had. But I'm seeing other people on YouTube getting cool stuff, so I'm like, okay, we got to check some other YouTubes. We got to check some other Dollar Trees. And we get in the car, we put on the GPS, and we travel to a Dollar Tree that we have never seen before. And in this Dollar Tree, they had one title that I picked up. And it is a movie called, or a documentary or whatever, called Berkeley. Okay, and what sold it for me, what made me want to purchase this thing is it says, captures the soulful heart of the 60s. And then it just says, Bruce Springsteen. Okay, so I'm guessing Bruce Springsteen authorized or said he enjoyed this. It's a documentary about Berkeley social activism. Wow, I can't read today. Social activism came of age in the 60s. So did Ben Sweet. I don't know. It's rated R. It seemed like a Woodstockish type documentary type thing, and it's the only thing that I found at that doc. I mean, it's one of those things where we drove miles and miles, and I was like, okay, we drove all the way here, and I gotta buy something. I gotta pick something up, and there was absolutely nothing there. And I've been trying to avoid the DVDs. This is another thing, is that I've been going into these Dollar Trees, and I'm like, no more DVDs. You have no idea how many hundreds of Dollar Tree DVDs I own that I have never ever watched. Okay, when I go into the local Dollar Tree, I'm straight up looking for blue. I look for the blue sides. I'm looking for the little boxes. I'm looking for the Blu-ray copies of things. I'm not looking for the DVDs, because what's going to happen is this is what happens. It's happened before, so this is what I'm speaking from experience. Is that I have purchased Dollar Tree DVDs before. And I enjoy the movie. I legitimately go home, I put it on, I'm like, yes, this was good. This was really good. Which forces me to want to update to Blu-ray. Upgrade to Blu-ray. Because, listen, I've had comments before, how come you upgrade to the Blu-ray? It's perfectly fine on DVD. I started this whole media journey with VHS tapes. I owned thousands. I mean, literally thousands of VHS tapes. And this is what happened. I this is what happened. When FYE had their buyback program, I took all of my VHS tapes, thousands of VHS tapes, to FYE, and I traded them all in, and they gave me store credit, and they gave me cash. Not because I needed the cash, not because I needed store credit, because I wanted to upgrade to DVD, because the DVDs were mind blowing, and I wanted to upgrade because they were just perfect. They were absolutely perfect. I'd never seen anything like it. You know what I mean? I don't know if you remember when you got your first DVD player and you put in that DVD disc and the picture quality was like mind blowing. Okay, and so I wanted to upgrade everything. So I didn't have the money to do it. I took all of my titles, thousands of titles, to the local FYE, and they gave me pennies. I'm talking like $1 here, $5 there. If I was lucky, I had a title that was worth like $10 or whatever, and they would trade them in, and then they would sell them in their store. Well, I got rid of almost everything I had on VHS, and I upgraded to the DVD. I started buying the DVDs, and this went on for years. And then the Blu-ray came out, and the Blu-ray was mind blowing. Also, you know, that thing came out. I'm like, now I got to get everything on Blu-ray. The only issue I have is that Blu-rays do not have all of the special features and the stuff that the original DVDs have. But you kind of lack on picture quality sometimes with the DVDs. Now, some people are perfectly fine with this, and honestly, if there was no Blu-ray, I would be perfectly fine with this. But I am a completist of sort. I have explained before to you guys that I think that these things are a work of art. I literally think that, like, the cover art, people put a lot of time. I love physical media. I love owning physical media, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays. I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of all my VHS tapes. I see that. I see people collecting them now, and for the cover art and everything, and just to display them. And my collection was amazing, and I am regretting every day that I got rid of those things. So now I hang on to my DVDs. I upgrade to Blu-ray, but then I crate up all of my DVDs that I have the duplicates in Blu-ray form, just in case I want to go back, because I want to see those special features, or I want to see I always mess this thing up. It's the main screen where they actually have the interactive main screen. You don't get that in the Blu-ray. You don't get that in a 4K. You just get it in the DVD. So I hang on to them. I learned my lesson with the VHS tapes. So this is why I'm trying to stay with, when I walk into the store, I look strictly for the blue, because if I'm gonna find the Blu-ray, I'm kind of feel like that's where I'm gonna be, because 4K, it's very rare for me to buy a 4K unless I absolutely love the movie, because they're too expensive and I don't really see that much need for the 4K. That's my rant for a second there. So let's get back on with what I picked up at. So I got 2 more titles left, and next one was a movie called Killer Tattooist. He always leaves his mark. I mean, it's Killer Tattooist. If you didn't get the title, this is the main reason for buying this thing. Now, this is an Echo Bridge release. Once again, it does not say who is the star on the cover, and it probably does not have a big name star, but it's a killer tattooist. I like killers and people that give tattoos. It's an art form, you know, and I figured Blu-ray DVD combo pack for $1. You know what I mean. No brainer. Okay, and bag is empty. One more title in my hand. Receipts flying all over the floor over here. And this, I was actually happy to see this one, because maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I saw this at a local Walmart, and I love, you know, I'm a big horror fan, and the cover of this caught my eye, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it. But then I read the back of it, and I was like, it was, I believe it was like $14.99 at Walmart, or $10.99 at Walmart, whatever the case was. I couldn't bring myself to actually wanting to purchase this title for that price, and I'm glad I didn't, because when I walked into the Dollar Tree, I saw it, and I was like, okay, this is the buck. I gotta buy it. And it's a movie called Trick or Treat. Now, it's not Trick or Treat or Trick or Treat, you know, the big Trick or Treat movie there. And this does have people's names on it here. We got a Craig Kelly. Let me see if we got anybody that jumps out here that I would actually know. No. Okay. No idea. It's a horror movie. Echo Bridge, once again, another one. Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It's a movie called Trick or Treat. I want to say that it's a foreign film of some sort. Now, I'm not saying that it's not in English, but there was something that I now when I go into a Walmart and I see these titles like this, I right away pick up my phone. I look for the trailer. And if I remember correctly, this was like see, when I say foreign film, I don't mean like foreign, like the whole thing was in like a different language, but it was like one of these like British, Shaun of the Dead type things. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go for that. You know what I mean? Especially not for $14.99. I'm not gonna go for that. But for $1, yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Whew. With that said, those were my pickups. That's what I got, and we travel literally to, I think it was 7 or 8 Dollar Trees. Like I said, when I hear that the Dollar Tree hunt is out there, we turn on the GPS, we try to discover new Dollar Trees. Literally, when we are driving back from someplace, let's say we are going on a trip or something, we are driving back. I am looking at local Dollar Trees and I'm reminding the wife. I'm like, hey, don't forget about that one. Hey, don't forget about that one, because later on when we're hunting for the DVDs and Blu-rays, we're gonna have to travel back to this place and check these out, because sometimes my Dollar Tree's a hit, sometimes my Dollar Tree's a miss. And for some reason, I wish that each store would get the same titles. That would be so cool if when they dropped, they would all get the same titles, because like I said, I'm seeing a lot of people that Spider one. I'm gonna find it or eventually gonna buy it. And the sad thing is the guy on YouTube, he bought it, and right away he's like, oh, he looked it up right there on his channel. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna sell this for whatever on my eBay store or whatever. And I'm like, oh man, this guy's gonna buy this thing for $1. He's gonna sell it for 25. Money, 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 money. I'm not paying 25 for it. I gotta find this at a Dollar Tree. And we traveled and traveled and traveled, and I've yet to find it. I can't even think of what the name is. It was like it was Spiders something. If you've picked it up, if you know what I'm talking about, comment below what the name of the title is, because if not, I'm gonna have to go search back into my history of watching YouTube people and try to figure out what the name of this title was. But I would know from the cover. If I saw the cover, I would know what it was. But Spiders something, 3-movie set or whatever. And the funny thing is, the guy picks the thing up. He's like, all right, I already own these all on Blu-ray, and I'm just picking this up to sell on my store. Money, 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 money. And I'm like, man, it's like, I'm a collector. I know that I don't live where this guy lives, but there might be somebody else that's searching for the Spider movie that actually wants the Spider movie and would like to only pay $1 for it. If you're happy to pay $1 for it, then why wouldn't you sell it to somebody else on eBay for like, $1 plus shipping? I would love to see. I've yet to see that have happened. I mean, there was the Raven movie with John Cusack. I saw a YouTube video that somebody was selling that for $1 because it was at the dollar store, and they found it and they were like, okay. I'm like, I want that for my collection. I loved that. I really enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed that Raven movie, and I had it on DVD, and I wanted it on Blu-ray. Of course, none of my DVD stores got it. None of my Dollar Tree stores got it. But then you go on eBay and it flipping them for a whole bunch of money, and that just drives me crazy. I mean, hey, everybody's gonna make a buck. I get it, but you paid $1 and you're flipping it for $25. You know what I mean? That's a little, to me, that's a little excessive. That's just me. With that said, my friends, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you probably the next time that I am forced to go buy movies at the local Dollar Tree. Later.